Bada bing, bada boom.
Y'all ready?
Clipper basketball.
Yes, let's give a shout out to Sally Cope.
Shout out to my mom for
Shout
these really
out
cool
Ethan's
cups. Celtics, Clippers, Lakers, as you guys know.
Buffalo Bills,
Also
you know,
signalized by the jerseys.
Yes. It's because we're all fans of the teams.
Alright, welcome back everyone. It's been a couple weeks, but this is episode 8 of our sports podcast Contested. Here, just like I am every other podcast with Max and Alex.
Yeah.
So I know next week I will be in vacation, and then we will record the week after, but after that we'll be back to our regular, weekly schedule. But we're just trying to get these out as much as possible. Today's Friday, December 20th. For today's podcast, we're going to be talking about what could happen by the trade deadline. Since December 15th was the first day that teams are eligible to trade. And, for example, it's not like trades that already happened, obviously, because nothing's happened, but rumored trades that could be good for our teams, etc. But first, like we always do, let's recap the past couple weeks. So, what stood out to you guys? Max, start with you.
The 76ers were starting to look like themselves. They were winning up until this point, which they haven't lost to the Mavs yet. They have won 8 of their last 11 games, and they are 5th in the East, which is not, it doesn't sound that great, but they're wavering in between that 2 to 5 seed range. But the East is very competitive. They're only half a game behind second seed. But I anticipate that they'll lose this game. But overall, I think Joel Embiid is in his headspace, and he's finally getting it locked. And I think he's about to make another push as a leader.
Sorry, but Embiid has been really good recently. But up until that Celtics game, they were playing up after that Celtics game, they were playing pretty well. But the first 6 seeds in the East are really close.
Yeah.
If you
Same
discount Milwaukee, because Milwaukee's to have it up here, Milwaukee's 4.5 games of the second seed Celtics. But the Celtics, who are the 2 seed, are half a game ahead of the Pacers, who are the 6 seed.
I think the West is pretty similar that way too, or at least close. It's pretty close.
Yeah, Dallas is only a game and a half back of the second seed Clippers.
And where's Dallas right now?
They're 5th.
Wow. Yeah. This is really good basketball that's happening around the league.
Yeah, those first 6 teams in the East are very close together. But last night, game of the year so far, or
Well,
it wasn't the best game of the year.
the outcome
but
wasn't the
it was the most anticipated
What are
game
you
of the year.
talking about? I must have
Lakers at
smoked
Bucks
a lot
happened
to
last
forget it.
night. I think it's pretty easy to say that Giannis is the best player on the best team in the league right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think he's undoubtedly the MVP right now. He's no question
And
the best
Lakers
player.
Suck.
No. All right.
Max, don't worry, I'm gonna be respectful. I'm just saying.
I'm just kidding.
And the Bucks have now handled both LA teams with ease,
With
handled
ease.
it wasn't
But if the playoff record of Kawhi and LeBron versus Giannis mean anything, it's going to be a lot.
I'm
Playoffs
talking
is going
about
to be
regular
completely
season.
different.
Yeah,
but right
obviously.
now,
I mean,
But the Lakers, I can just rip into them for days. For one thing, both the Lakers and the refs had refs that were not on their side.
I don't know
Very
about that,
safe.
but go ahead.
I don't want to make that the only excuse, because the Lakers had no defense, no energy, no urgency. And it was the last game of a tough road trip. The Bucks had more time off. No, but
Did they have more time off?
they did. Because the Lakers played the 2 days before, and then the Bucks played 3 or 4 days before that game.
No excuses for that, really.
Yeah,
I
still.
thought the Bucks played Tuesday.
Well, but still, and then I heard this thing somewhere the Bucks' mentality going into this game was they are facing the best team, so they need to really bring the energy. And the Lakers' mentality was no, that was the Bucks, so they did.
I'm saying the Lakers didn't do what the Bucks
Oh,
did.
yeah. And
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, yeah. But to contrast to that, the Lakers' mentality was just, this is another regular season game.
Yep.
Which obviously it is and it isn't. But obviously you can see the difference in the mentality in the score. So
I would say that was the same case. the Clippers too.
Yeah.
Is
The day after we recorded our last podcast, David Fisdale was fired from the Knicks, and
Yeah.
they just hired David Blatt as like a consultant a couple days ago.
Hey man, I want to say this: their interim head coach is 3-3. Maybe Fizdale's just not a good coach. Then I don't
Whoa,
know. We'll see.
I
about
think we
that.
knew
We'll
that,
see.
but I think he got too much of the blame for it.
Maybe, but I mean, so far the interim coach. Last time I think yesterday he was 3-3. So, I mean, we'll see how. Obviously the Knicks aren't gonna like well, in the East, who knows? Maybe they'll fight for the 8 seed, fucking 10 games below 500. But
They're 7-21
the-
right now.
yeah, but they have been playing better under the interim head coach.
Yeah,
so
I'll give them that.
yeah.
And if I could just say like one more story real quick.
Boardman?
What?
What's
No,
your
no, no.
story?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's technically 2 stories, but Luka Doncic and Pascal Siakam both got injured since we last, and they're both on my fantasy team, so my fantasy team is just trash now. But they both got injured. This is a good chance, especially with the Mavs, to see what they can do without Luka, and they've been killing it.
They've looked
Mhm.
good so far.
They killed the Bucks at home. Pascal Siakam is out indefinitely. I don't really like that's
I don't know.
the-
When teams
the-
say that, it's like,
Raptors are
It
being very
definitely,
mysterious
in my
about
opinion,
it.
it definitely is never a good sign.
yeah.
No, but
Not to burst your bubble for your fantasy team, but come on, bro. It
Yeah.
definitely is never a good sign.
I'm not here to talk about my fantasy team, but like,
You're the best owner, though, so.
yeah, I am the best
Yeah,
owner. I am the best owner. But also the Raptors have been battling injuries. They also lost Norman Powell, who's also on my fantasy team. But Luka Doncic and Pascal Siakam, both tremendous losses to their teams. But they both mean different things. This is a chance for the Mavs to prove what depth they have. For the Raptors, they've already established their depth. Now it's a chance for them to see if like they can still keep up in the standings without their main point getter.
I also wanted to bring up Bleacher Report released the article, but today it was proposed for the 2021-22 season, and this was our big
Yeah.
point last podcast. But well, except for the 78 game regular season, which is something they proposed, but the final 4 reseed and playoffs based on regular season record, which is what I
Yeah.
proposed last podcast.
Right.
And then what you said, I mean, it's a little skewed,
Yeah.
but a play-in
The
tourney for the
7 to
7 to 8 seeds.
Yeah, but there was one thing I wanted to say about the in-season tournament. They still were pretty vague about like what the tournament actually is and how it works, but they said one of the incentives was $1 million per player, and
Yeah, but
I'm just
that's
gonna
all
say
they
it right
said.
now, the stars that already aren't too happy with the in-season tournaments aren't gonna be persuaded by $1 million. To
Yeah.
play. They're not gonna care. That's like,
yeah, bro.
even if they were offered like $5 million, I think most stars still would be like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think the in-season tournament's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like the changes for the playoffs, though. I think that would be very interesting.
Yeah.
That's
I
just
don't
my
know.
opinion. I think so.
I'm just here to
Um,
watch.
Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett are nominees for the 2020 Hall of Fame.
All first ballot.
Congrats
Hall of
for them.
Famers.
Yeah,
Much
Um,
props.
Prayers
There's
up
no
to.
Yeah,
contesting
I was
that.
gonna say get well David Stern.
Oh yeah, get well, David Stern. Prayers up for him.
Um,
He's in serious condition right now.
And some of those fools on Twitter really need to turn it down.
yeah.
Twitter, people on Twitter have no filter.
Or
It's
mercy.
really
You
sad.
guys have no mercy.
That's the definition of the First Amendment.
Favorite
Don't
social
you- no, I'm
media
just
app? Some people take it too
Yeah.
far.
kidding. Yeah. No, definitely, but like,
Yeah.
There's rumors that KD could return this year if the Nets are making a playoff run by March.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, KD get well this year.
He made it
This-
very adamant that he was
Yeah.
not coming back. So I'm not
That's
holding
what
my
I was
breath.
thinking. Yeah.
And anyways, the Nets, I think they should just kind of chill this year. Like, just take a break real quick.
Oh, and last story: the Jazz fan who had the argument with Russell Westbrook last year.
What was it?
during
It was
the-
like a crazy amount of money
He
was
is suing the Jazz and Westbrook for $68 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it was 78, but yeah,
So
68. It
this
was.
is something that I get. If you watch John Oliver, he actually covers something like this. You can technically sue anyone for any amount of money,
Yeah, you
no
can.
matter
right.
how ridiculous it is.
Yeah.
Even if there's no damages, like clearly here, you got banned. Like there were no like damages that
No.
amount to 68 million.
His life's in jeopardy because of
But
that.
right, but you can, actually maybe on Twitter at least. But yeah, you can sue anyone for like any amount of money, and
yeah.
and it could honestly just be a scare tactic. I don't know. It's interesting.
It is very interesting.
I want to say before we move on, the reigning Finals MVP got his ring last week, so congratulations, Kawhi, and also Kyrie. I don't know what the hell is up with him. His injury is so weird. It's like every couple games they're like, "Oh, he'll be back in a couple games,"
You know,
and it's just keeps repeating, and like it's just so vague with his injury. I don't know
the
what's
same
going on.
exact. I know this is a basketball podcast, but the same exact thing, Alex, you watch football, happened to Deshaun Jackson this year, where he got injured after in week 2 or like middle like a practice after week 1, and he was supposed to be only gone for 2 weeks, and it just kept building and building, and it's like 6 weeks. IR. Now there's no chance he was turning, and now they're saying like he could make it back if they make it to the second round. Same thing's happening with Kyrie Irving.
Wait. I can put this in terms that I know. Kanye West was supposed to release Yandi. He said it was coming. Sources saying he's coming. It's coming next week. The next week. It never came out. Only the leaked version is on YouTube.
Good thing we got Jesus King.
Yeah,
Such
good
a
thing.
bad album.
Good thing. Anyways. Yeah,
Okay,
go on.
let's get into our main topic for today.
Goodness
So,
gracious.
trades. Like I said earlier, December 15th, first day for teams to be eligible to trade players. And obviously no big trades have happened yet, if any, I don't think.
No trades have happened.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
The most recent one was CP and Westbrook, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
Nothing has happened for 5 months. Anyways, so I think it would be a good idea to start with this, since you know we all have our 3 separate teams. And Alex, I'm gonna start with you on this one. I want you to tell me what if you could have one trade, one realistic trade, what would you like it to be? Because I've seen a good amount of Trez rumors since he's gonna be an unrestricted free agent this year. So I'll let you share your thoughts.
I don't even know like what realistic trades out there that I like, because most of the players that I would want, they make like too much money, and the Clippers don't. Mo Harkless is their biggest contract at $11 million, and Mo Harkless isn't like really the biggest contract
not
like
actually
like,
biggest,
like,
but
like
their
like
most
tradable,
tradable
yeah.
asset.
I was like, what the?
Yeah, because they're not trading Lou, they're not trading Trez like Kawhi PG. That
But
deal.
they could trade Trez. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, but I don't want to trade Trez.
He means a lot to that organization.
Not even that. Like we've talked about the Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson rumors. First of all, I saw so the rumor Trez for Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson, and a first round pick. I really don't care for the first round pick. I mean, the Clippers are contenders, so I mean the 25th pick in the draft is not really valuable to them right now. I think Trez is a much better player than Dwight Powell, and I mean, I think Trez does so much for the Clippers that I don't, unless they get a player that's like close to his level, maybe young. I don't know. I don't see a player that I would trade for Trez right now that's realistic.
The thing about Jalen Brunson though is that first of all, the Clippers are they're a little bit more shallow at the point guard position.
That's true. Yeah.
So Jalen Brunson would definitely. He's a great ball handler. He's filling it very well for Luka right now. So he can definitely be the one to facilitate the ball.
And I feel that's a good point. They are low at point guard, but I feel comfortable enough with Lou Williams coming off the bench. Because when I look at the Clippers starting lineup, I don't really think they need a facilitator. I mean, Kawhi and PG are that talented offensively. They'll get their buckets, and then off the bench, Lou Will just controls the offense anyway. So, I mean, I don't want to trade Trez enough for those two guys.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I want to trade Trez at all. I mean, unless you guys
He's
you guys
25.
get something really good back.
He's 25 and still
But
improving.
you guys don't need draft picks right now.
Yeah, that's why. Like people are saying, oh, they do stuff like this. They traded Blake, they traded Tobias, but they weren't contenders at the time.
Yeah,
So that's why they didn't mind trading them. Trez he's like I said, he's 25. He's still ascending.
He's a beast.
And at some point, I mean, he's better off the bench right now, but maybe he could turn into that starting 4 for the Clippers at some point. He's just a little bit undersized to play the 5 every night at the starting position. But I wouldn't want to trade Trez. He means too much, and what they have going on. Him and Lou Will, like arguably one of the best, like 1-2 pick and roll duos in the NBA.
But I mean, for the Mavs, that would be a huge plus. they would actually get like a quality center next to Porzingis, someone who can actually be in the post while Porzingis is
That's a
out
good
in
point.
mid-range and the perimeter.
Yeah.
Creates a lot more options to fill out the floor nicely.
Yeah. The only
was
thing
actually
is
just-
whoever gets Trez, or if the Clippers keep him, or if they trade him, they're gonna have to pay him. So
Yeah,
True.
I was gonna bring that point up as well because I've seen rumors that the Mavericks are really looking for someone to pair next to Kristaps, and I
Yeah.
think Trez would be an amazing person to pair next to him.
You kind of need to contrast him more than like just pair him though. You need some like Kristaps is definitely a mid-range to, he definitely performs very well from the outside. You need some guy that's gonna like dominate on the inside.
Yeah, Trez.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
just. I'm agreeing. I'm elaborating.
okay.
anyway, unrealistic option though. Drew Holiday, find your way to the Clippers. Thank you. Go on.
Max, let's get to you.
This should be fun.
Kyle Kuzma has
Yeah.
been a big name in trade, probably the main name in trade talks for the Lakers and any
Yeah.
trade rumors.
Most valuable
Um,
asset for sure.
There you go. He has not lived up to expectations this year. I think we can all agree on that. So I want to get your thoughts. Same thoughts. It's just like
Again, just I need a good package for it. I don't know if trading Kuzma is the answer just yet. Maybe we should wait a little until closer to the trade
what
deadline.
about for? Was I discussing this with you? What about for Iggy?
Nope.
I don't know because
I think I was discussing it with Joey.
Look,
Shout out
Iggy,
Joey.
Iggy is definitely very valuable, but not in the things that we thought Kuzma would be valuable in. So we need someone that would fill in what we thought Kuzma would be, which would be like just a reliable third option.
Yeah.
Kuzma hasn't been that. I don't think Iggy is a scorer, so therefore he wouldn't be able to fill that in.
He's not even a shooter at this point.
Yeah, not even. He's really just more of a defender and just
In
like
spurts.
yeah.
Too.
He's good in like the moments that you need him basically.
Yeah.
But we need like just someone who can just keep the offense going, keep the energy up, keep making baskets. So I propose instead of Iggy, maybe Rocco.
Rocco would be a
Okay.
good pickup.
Yeah.
Very good. And
would
he
you
has a,
put Kuzma in a package for him?
maybe. I mean, he's so much of a better defender than Kuzma.
I
Rocco's
think
an
I
amazing
think I would
defender.
do
He's a
that
great-
trade. I think I'd do Kuzma for Robert Covington.
I just don't know if. Well, I mean, actually, that could fit with the Timberwolves, because the Timberwolves have this master plan that they want to like develop Carl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins together and bring players that are their ages. So
D'Lo,
Kuzma,
D-Book.
right? So Kuzma going there would definitely fit their plan.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good trade for both sides, but and Rocco definitely wants out of Minnesota. It's pretty obvious at this point.
Yeah.
But
I
also
don't
the
think-
Lakers.
Has he said anything though? I don't think so. But
I think I saw
I think he
something.
wants to
I
be
saw
a
something
contender
that he
at this
really
point.
wants out of Minnesota.
I would believe that. I mean, look at the attention that he's getting. He's getting attention from the Houston Rockets. He's getting. I mean, that's just the only team I can think of off the top of my head. But he's getting a lot of attention from really good teams. He's
There's a
definitely
lot of
one
teams
out
need
of
defenders
Minnesota.
like him.
Yeah.
So I'll get to my team, the Celtics. I mean, I've talked about this a lot. They need a big man that can rebound and play
Trez?
interior defense. It could be Trez. It could be Trez, but they need someone
My two-
down low.
My two enemies just trading with each other, plotting against me.
They need
Oh, man.
they need someone down low because Joel Embiid ate them alive last
that's
Wednesday.
true. And like you said it, whenever you
Ridiculous.
text, Embiid seems to just like eat every time.
Bro, any big man eats against the Celtics. They did it last year too.
They
Al
needed
Horford
Embiid.
wasn't good enough.
Yeah, they need an Embiid, Giannis, Siakam stopper.
That's literally it. And then
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
But-
With
No,
chill.
but really, like that's really I think that's all they need. They got shooters. Jason Tatum, Jaylen
Yeah.
Brown, and Kemba clearly can all shoot. They have a good bench, I'd say. I think they have a pretty solid bench,
Definitely.
an above average bench. But it's always like Jokic hasn't lived up to the hype this year, and he went crazy against the Celtics. Jimmy Butler destroyed the Celtics. Like they need
That's
someone.
more, that's more on the wing players.
Yeah.
I know,
for
but-
Jimmy Butler.
Jalen Brown should, Marcus Smart should just get on Jimmy.
But also Jimmy
I guess.
Butler is a very talented.
We can't have
Yes, he
Marcus
is.
Smart as the only like player like that's good on defense. Like we need someone that can stop people down low. If Joel Embiid shoots threes that day, then fine. Let him win that way. If they win that way, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But you can't let him beat you down low. So there's a lot of names on
Yeah.
the market.
Yeah.
Like,
How
I've
serious
seen
you got.
so many rumors because I've been paying attention so much, but Kevin Love's the name, even though I don't think he would
he's
be
not
that
a
good
rim
for
protector.
defense.
Yeah, no.
I really would like Andre Drummond.
Yeah, you would just have to pay him.
That's
big.
it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the
here's some
problem.
problems. He's a fat contract, and he's kind
He's
of
gonna
like,
be a fat contract.
yeah, isn't he on like a max right now?
He's like
No.
25 mil.
Yeah, he's
Still, that's a.
25 mil.
I mean, that's a lot. But also, Drummond is kind of like an old Cadillac. Like it's nice to have and like use every now and then, but it's
I mean-
very wasteful.
I feel it, but he does just say we just need a big body.
Like,
And that's what Drummond
like
is.
Miles Turner could be a solid pickup, and he would be
Now,
way
Miles
cheaper
I
Turner-
than
seen that
I
Drummond.
fool
think
shoot
Miles
too
Turner
many
would be-
fadeaway threes. I'm just like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
if I ever see
What
that
are you
motherfucker
doing?
shoot a fadeaway three on the Celtics,
What are you
I'm
doing?
kidding.
I would,
Miles?
if I were the Celtics, I'd rather have Miles Turner than Andre.
Miles
Yeah.
Turner's gonna come way cheaper, and honestly, he blocks shots better than Drummond does.
I mean,
Yeah.
Drummond is a stat patter, so
Yeah, I mean Miles Turner. I think rebounds are okay. We really just need that interior defense. So
Yeah.
someone like Trez could work really well with the Celtics,
yeah.
or even people
Yeah.
like Steven Adams would be really cheap. He's on the market. Clint Capella, there have been rumors about
Yeah.
him, even though I
See,
don't think the Rockets would trade him
The,
at
the,
this
the
point.
thing with our teams, since we have a lot of money strapped up and we're like sort of on the contender side,
Yeah.
we're waiting for the buyout market, all of us.
Exactly.
And one name that I hear that might be on the buyout market is Tristan Thompson. He's been playing better this year.
He's
And
solid.
maybe not so much for the Lakers because they have like JaVale AD, but
Yeah.
Tristan
Oh,
could
Lakers are
definitely
good front court.
they could
Yeah.
Tristan could definitely help the Clippers and the Celtics.
I'd rather have him go to the Celtics.
I don't want Tristan Thompson.
Really? Shit, I'd take him.
I would rather. Well, I would. Uh, it's just Tristan Thompson, bro. Like I don't.
It's probably
just
better
Tristan
than
I would definitely. I think
yeah,
if I had to
he's
take,
definitely better than Tice.
if I had to take one player
Time Lord.
out of those people that I listed, it would probably be Miles Turner because he's gonna be way cheaper than Drummond.
But I don't know if the Pacers are looking to trade him though.
I think
I
they
think
might
they
be because
are.
Sabonis is a monster.
Oh man, but they complement each other because Sabonis is fully the like
Sabonis.
he does the scoring and the rebounding,
Who, Sabonis you're talking
yeah,
about? Yeah.
and the passing, and Miles Turner does the blocking. But that's good. Like it works, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the Pacers want to mess that up. I mean, they give more time to Goga. Goga's a good shot blocker.
Goga is actually a really solid shot blocker.
Is
He just doesn't
is
get
he a
minutes.
center?
Yeah,
Really?
isn't he a center?
I thought he was like a wing guy.
Goga's that
I
one
think you're
guy
thinking of,
that went
Matisse.
Goga's that one guy in the picture that went viral on Twitter when
Yeah,
no one
yeah, I
was
got
interviewing
you.
him and everyone else was interviewing Zion. Because they were
Damn,
right
he's
next to each-
6'11"? Shit.
I didn't
Oh,
know
I thought he's
that.
like
What
a
the f-
wing. What?
Yeah, what? I thought he was like a small forward.
Is it? I thought Thibault's a wing though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thibault's really good defensively.
Damn.
Yeah, that's about
Okay,
it.
Goga. My bad.
So
Damn.
let's get into the rest of the week. Portland has had their names in a lot of trade talks. They've been interested in Kevin Love. Obviously, Kevin Love wants to play for his hometown.
Yeah.
Also could be in the market for Gallinari. I've seen they're interested in bringing back LaMarcus Aldridge and trading for Andre Iguodala.
I don't know. LaMarcus Aldridge left with such like a lot of beef though.
Did he?
You know, in one of the playoff series, like one of the final playoff games that he played in Portland, he took a separate plane from the rest of the team.
Well,
Really?
I just want to
The
say
hell?
because I think if Kevin Love is traded to
That's what I heard.
Portland, I think Hassan Whiteside's gonna be.
Oh,
Part
and
of that
Hassan. Hassan.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to read right now.
Yeah.
Hassan's response to the Kevin Love rumors, and Kevin Love doesn't block shots like that either. The trade talk, it don't enter my mind a lot, even though it is. What else did he say? Oh yeah, good luck with that, adding Kevin Love, and I think he's saying that because he knows his ass is gonna be sent to
Yeah.
Cleveland if
It's
Love is
very-
part of the
Hassan
trade.
Whiteside could be a name for the Clippers and Celtics to pick up.
Bro.
I don't know how much he'd be
Uh,
worth though. That's
He
Yeah.
would, I think, in that situation, not just I want him to go to the Celtics more than the Clippers, but he would be better on the Celtics than the Clippers.
Are you sure about that?
I
think
so.
I don't know
I
why.
don't know.
I think Hassan Whiteside's still a really solid player.
No,
He's
he is. He's
solid. It's
definitely-
just his attitude is like a head case.
A little bit, but yeah, that was I mean, He was saying that after he had 33 points, 11 boards, and 4 blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's feeling himself a little.
Yeah.
Let him-
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Bro,
You gotta have
some
an
of the
ego.
Clippers go crazy. What do you mean, Max?
I'm not saying they
Obviously,
wouldn't. I'm just saying.
It's like DeAndre on roids.
we mentioned earlier, Rocco is in trade talks a lot because people need that defensive presence. The Bucks are interested in him. The Rockets are interested in him.
Bucks stop.
If the
Bro,
no
the
Bucks
fuck?
need help, bro.
No, they don't. They really
It's
don't.
crazy. They
They-
only have
they developed
one
that fool.
superstar, and Middleton's like a fringe all-star player.
No, Middleton can
He's-
get 20 so easily. Eric
He's
Bledsoe
not-
is really
If
solid
Middleton is
defensively.
the West, is he even sniffing the All-Star
Nah,
game
come
in the
on, bro.
West?
Hmm?
Is Middleton even sniffing the All-Star game if he was in the West?
No.
Hell no.
Yeah, he's a fringe all-star.
Yeah, he's
Eric
fringe.
Bledsoe is not even an all-star.
I know, but they're just
Brogdon's
really
better
solid.
than Bledsoe.
I'm just.
Just keep going.
Yeah. Sorry, there was some noise outside.
You scared me, man.
Yeah. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, the Bucks are good.
Uh-uh.
They're good. No, they have all the help around Giannis that they need.
Are they beating the Lakers or Clippers in the playoff series?
No, but I like
they
that.
Need
I
that's
like
why
that.
They need
Yeah, that's
Rocco.
why I like that. I like
I don't
that
want
they
him to
don't
get
beat.
Rocco. Rocco can stay in the West, but
Yeah, Rocco can stay in the West on the losing Minnesota team, so I don't have to come across another.
I also heard maybe it might work out since people want D'Angelo on the Timberwolves. Might work out that Rocco
Goes
goes
to
to the
Warriors.
Warriors.
Yeah, but you need some more value if you're the Warriors.
Obviously. But
Yeah.
D'Lo's also drawing trade interest from the Pistons, Magic, and Bulls. From
I don't
what
know
I've
what the
seen.
I
Pistons
don't
are
even
gonna
know
do.
what those dudes would trade.
What are the Pistons gonna do?
Apparently, Langston Galloway is a big name.
This man said that with a straight face for like 2 seconds.
I know I saw it today, and I'm not saying my sources are reliable because I just found it on like an
Yes, Chris
Instagram
Broussard or
account. It's this account on Instagram, and they like have like in their
Good.
posts they have like all their sources they get it
Yeah.
from, but
They're just dudes on Twitter.
like obviously don't know how reliable it is, but I don't know.
listen, the Pistons.
I think
don't have anyone
I
to
think the
trade.
Timberwolves would be the only team that could like
offer some sort of value.
like who would the Pistons trade?
For-
Not
wait.
Langston Galloway.
We got Reggie Jackson and a first rounder.
No, you.
That's not enough.
Yeah,
Well, you
exactly.
can. I mean, you can trade Blake or Drummond
Yeah, I mean,
if you put together the right package. Get a couple draft picks together, Teague and Rocco.
if D'Angelo went to
What
the,
about the Magic?
What about the Magic?
they don't have anyone to trade.
Yeah, exactly.
For who?
I'm
For
bringing
Rocco?
up these teams
No,
that are
for
interested in
D'Lo.
D'Lo.
Talking about D'Lo.
No, yeah, they don't. Aaron Gordon.
One trade I heard today
Aaron
that
Gordon
was
would
like
be a-
disgusting was DeRozan to the Bulls.
Ew, what
That would be the
fuck?
most unwatchable team
That-
in basketball.
That wouldn't do anything.
But I saw that the Raptors are interested in J.J.
Crazy.
Redick, Tristan Thompson, and bringing back DeMar DeRozan.
The
Don't bring back DeRozan, Toronto. You're fine.
That's fucked.
Don't feel bad.
If you
You're
think
good.
about that, that's terrible.
just
What?
get rid of him.
They
for,
got rid of him for 1 year, won a ship, and then
They just brought him back.
Yeah, it's so bad.
I heard that the Pelicans are not interested in trading JJ Redick.
Yeah.
They're more interested in trading Drew Holiday. And Drew Holiday, that I don't know.
Yeah,
which
I've
direction it could
seen
go.
if the Pelicans don't. I've seen that NBA execs think Drew Holiday would be a trade candidate if the Pelicans can't turn their season around. But I think JJ Redick will get traded.
Come back home, JJ.
I mean, it's more like it makes more sense that JJ would be traded, but
Yeah,
I've heard
JJ's
more about-
contract is very tradable too. He's only making $13 million.
Yeah.
but I've heard that Drew is the one that's going to get traded, which makes sense. Which means that they're going to go into full rebuild mode.
Max, your guy Davis Bertans has been
Oh
drawing interest
yeah.
from
God.
multiple teams. I don't know why he's
Some
your
teams
guy.
can-
Let's
him.
pause the podcast real quick. I quit the. No, I didn't quit. I requested a trade from the Kendrick Nunn fan club over to the Davis Bertans fan club.
Look, your fan club's gonna it's gonna
What?
burn. It's gonna go down because some team's gonna give Davis Bertans $20 million per year,
And then not
and
use him.
then they're gonna be like, "What the fuck did we just do? We gave this guy $20
No, I don't
million."
care. I don't care about that. I just care about the fact that this fool had a wide open dunk, and then just went to the 3-point line just to shoot it.
God,
I love it though.
Marcus Morris, you fucked the Spurs hard, man. Jesus.
I love.
And looking
Davis
back at it, why
Bertans.
the hell would you want Marcus Morris over Davis Bertans? Seriously. You're giving $15 million to Marcus Morris when you had Davis Bertans for like $6 million.
Yeah, that fool is
Crazy.
lighting it up.
Come on, Greg Popovich.
Like, and there's no one on that team that can stop him. Scott Brooks is gonna stop him. Hey man, just stop the losing streak real quick and like let's actually like play. No man, we're on a fucking tanking team. I'm gonna take all the threes that I want. I'm just speaking on behalf of my favorite player right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Beaver looking.
We can continue. So.
CP3's been a big name for a while.
Yeah,
The
he's
Bucks
done.
and Timberwolves are interested in him, from what I've seen.
I don't
I don't think
do
he'd be a
either.
good fit on either team.
I think he'd be a better fit on the Timberwolves, but I don't think
Listen,
CP3
I think
is in the
CP3
same
should
situation.
stay in OKC.
Well, if his
Listen,
options,
if
what
his
was he-
contract wasn't so huge, I would like him on the Bucks instead of Bledsoe. Like if I could just swap Bledsoe and Chris Paul, I think the Bucks would be much better. I don't trust Bledsoe in a playoff series at this point until he proves it. And for all the like choking shit Chris Paul gets, like if he's next to Giannis, like
it's done.
he'll be fine. Like
It's a done
it's a
deal.
very confident team. They would come out the East, I think. They're coming out right now. It looks
Yeah.
like.
No, but Chris Paul. I think what you're saying, Chris Paul and the Timberwolves, I think would work well. But the question is like, what difference does that make in Chris Paul's
Yeah.
situation?
Even for the Wolves, like.
Well, no, because you can give up Jeff Teague. You can give up maybe a pick or like you can give up some
Nah.
picks. Jeff Teague.
I don't think if
Rocco.
you're trading for Chris
Rocco.
Paul, I don't think you should give up any picks. Unless you're like a contender.
That's true.
If the Wolves give up a pick, they have to be like, hey,
I
that's
don't know,
top
they're-
10 protected.
Yeah, but they're really like for them, their definition of contender is just to make the playoffs. So
Can I say the score of the Mavericks Sixers? The
Sure.
Mavericks are being they beat the Sixers 117-98.
What the hell?
wow.
Are
So
the
what I
Mavericks
was
better
saying
without Luka Doncic.
Yeah, what I was saying
No,
before
no.
about how will the Mavs, how are the Mavs going to handle
I
without
thought they were
Luka?
gonna-
I think they're handling it very well.
I thought they were gonna go 0-4. When I looked at their schedule, it was Bucks, Sixers, Raptors. I forgot who Celtics. I was like, they're going 0-4 without Luka.
Yeah,
Nope.
I mean,
Two
it's
and one.
reasonable to think that too. That's ridiculous.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to add? I can't really. Julius Randle could, or the Knicks could be open to trading Julius Randle.
Don't. Let's not even go down that road.
You want to go?
Because what are the Knicks gonna? What are the Knicks really gonna make a big impact this year?
When did Julius Randle get drafted? In 2013, 14?
I think it was 2015.
I remember
think
you
it's
had like your
15.
foam finger, and they drafted Julius Randle.
Yeah, because Julius Randle's
Julius!
good. Julius is good.
He's good. Too bad he.
But he's, no, he
Too bad
actually,
he,
he
too
actually
bad he
sucks
likes to
this
play
year.
point guard and shoot jumpers and threes only.
He sucks this year. But when he was playing alongside AD, it was really good. Yeah, it was really good. The Pistons, I think this is a good time for them to like look in the mirror and like, what are we gonna do? We can trade Blake.
They
Drummond,
need to trade
This
Blake.
is your chance to get out of NBA purgatory.
This
This
is.
trade deadline.
They can
Trade
start
everyone.
the rebuild. They can like acquire some pieces, maybe get a few nice vets going. I don't know. Whatever, I'm going.
They
on a
need to
rant here,
start with
whatever-
trading Blake Griffin.
Yeah, whatever they got to do it. But
it has
do
to.
something.
Blake Griffin's got to be the first man out of Detroit this year.
It's fine.
Maybe,
The
maybe
Detroit,
to the Celtics.
the Pistons owner
want Blake
doesn't.
Griffin.
The
Dude.
Pistons owner wants them to try to make the playoffs, and he's gonna pay Drummond apparently. From what I hear.
Apparently, Blake
Yeah, 'cause
Griffin's
he is a really
value
good-
has gone like way down.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh
it's-
no. Sorry, it's my nap alarm.
Go. This is. Yeah.
What else was I gonna say? Oh, back to like the Celtics. The thing is, for their big man, I honestly don't want to trade Marcus Smart, and that's because like no one else on that Celtics team is really as good at defense as he is.
Yeah.
Again,
And I
it
think
depends
having
who-
that
yeah.
defensive I think if they were to trade anyone, I think Gordon Hayward would be a great person to trade.
Yeah.
And as much as I like Gordon Hayward, it.
Continue. No, I just want.
Uh,
I just want to show him Shea dropping 30 points.
No, I saw.
Shout out Shea.
I was checking.
I think Gordon Hayward would be a great person to trade. He's injured so much, and I think honestly, it's time to move that max contract to maybe someone that's more valuable.
You like my team name now? Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Anyways, I'm
I don't
done
get
with
it.
that.
Oh, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, okay,
but
we'll talk.
no, I think what else? No, What I was saying, I think Gordon Hayward is definitely a really valuable trade asset. I don't think Blake would, like you said, you don't want Blake on the Celtics.
Yeah.
I don't think he would be that bad. He would literally be like, because he handles the ball.
It's
he can
so
shoot.
tough.
He just looks so washed right now.
Not even. He's just injured, and he makes so much money. That's all. He just makes
That's
so
true.
much money.
That's true. You'd be trading one big contract for another.
Yeah.
And it's just an injured player for an injured player.
Yeah. Except
And
Blake
we would have to trade Gordon Hayward and
Yeah,
more.
I've
for
said that Blake
Griffin.
is more injury prone because like, other than that like serious injury that Gordon had 2 years ago, hasn't been an ongoing.
Yeah, he
thing.
was healthy
Blake
last
has a
year.
knee issue like every year. It's something there, something here. Blake's always like bruised up.
Well,
it's
I
definitely
mean,
a
last
risk.
year Gordon Hayward wasn't like 100%,
Yeah,
but he was
he's
like
coming
healthy,
back
like he was
off that
playing games
leg.
consistently.
Yeah.
I mean, he had fractured his hand this year, and
Yeah.
now he's been out for the past 2 games, including tonight. But that's why I wouldn't want Blake Griffin.
I fucks with
Period.
you. Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to add?
I think.
Just gotta think about it for a second.
Yeah, I got.
Oh, the
Maybe Anthony
Jazz.
Davis to Chicago.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
like-
Oh
I
my
think
God.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis is re-signing, but I don't know why he's still saying, "Oh, I'll think about it.
I
I'll
don't-
see at the end
like,
of the year."
I don't
Like,
think he wants to make any promises, just in
I
case.
feel you. I see the things. They're like, "Oh, you see, they're giving LeBron all the credit. Davis doesn't like it."
No, but Davis does.
doesn't-
He does a lot. Davis does a lot.
He
Like
does.
Davis, you are very much loved by the Laker community, despite Joey saying trade Davis for Bi. That was an impulse. He didn't mean that.
I thought David said that.
No.
Unfortunately,
It was
I
David.
couldn't witness
Oh, yeah,
David
my bad,
getting
my bad.
David
mad.
said trade that man and Davis for Bi right now.
My bad.
I like
Joey.
Davis had like 38 points last night too. and
Yeah,
David said
yeah,
that.
he had like a. he had a
Davis
super
was
amount.
great last night.
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
did
his
really
shooting
good.
wasn't amazing, but besides that,
Yeah, no, Davis is definitely performing well. I don't know
That
why
was
he
free
just.
throws.
As I
I don't know
mentioned,
why you just
fans
can't
like
say-
to overreact.
No, but like I have every right to because this is what we traded our whole future for, and he's going. See at the end of the season.
Yeah,
where
that's
we
the only
are."
bad thing. That's the only bad thing.
Like, can we trade another draft pick for maybe a guy who's better with press? Like,
God, man. No, yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't be too worried about that. I mean, I really don't think Jim Boylan and the Chicago Bulls are a very intriguing option for him.
dude, I lose sleep over this. Like, I slept 4 hours last night thinking about where Anthony Davis could go.
Oh man.
I'm just playing. But anyways, that's all from me.
Alex.
Anthony Davis to the Clippers? Or? No.
Hey man, you want to get punched on YouTube right now?
I mean, that's pretty much it. We'll see. Oh, are we gonna do Christmas Day predictions? Or are we doing that for
Oh,
another pod?
that's what I forgot about. We gotta do Christmas Day predictions because we won't be recording. We're gonna do
Okay.
that instead of no cap this episode because I couldn't come up with anything.
No problemo.
But
This is-
all right, first game: Celtics at Raptors. Celtics.
Celtics at Raptors.
Not to toot my own horn, but Celtics at Raptors.
I don't know, man.
That- That'll be a tough
Drake-
game.
Drake
no
might be there.
Siakam. Is Van Vliet? Van Vliet.
He's back.
Is
He's
he
back.
back? Okay.
I think the Celtics can take it.
No Siakam though. That's the big thing for me.
Yeah, I think.
I would
Celtics
think the
should be able to
Celtics-
take it, but I wouldn't be surprised if Raptors.
Yeah,
Raptors
that's
take
gonna be a good game. Siakam's out. I'll give the nod to the Celtics.
Next game: Bucks at 76ers.
I'm so done with the Sixers, man.
Bucks.
Bucks are gonna win it.
Bucks.
Rockets at Warriors.
Rockets. Poor
There's
Warriors.
literally no need to
Well,
explain
no,
it.
Eric Pascal. No, I'm just playing the Rockets.
Pelicans at Nuggets. Nuggets.
Really? Oh,
I think
who
they
came
were.
up with that Christmas Day?
I
game?
think they're
What the hell?
anticipating Zion.
Yeah,
playing.
that's
I
what,
know,
but
but
like
even
either way, like they
still.
don't
Either
have like
way,
a
yeah, that
history.
doesn't
Pelicans,
sense.
Nuggets.
Like at least the Celtics and Raptors are like rivals. The Bucks and 76ers
That's
both
funny.
contenders.
Exactly.
The Pelicans
East, yeah.
Nuggets is the last game too.
Obviously, Rockets Warriors. They
Way to
were
go out with a bang.
expecting Rockets Warriors. I'm assuming they expected the Warriors to be healthy. That would have
Yeah.
been a great game if the Warriors were healthy.
Of course.
Yeah.
Pelicans Nuggets. Don't know what the hell Adam Silver was doing there.
Anyways, I'm glad we're
And-
done with all the Christmas Day predictions.
No, we got one more. The last, or well, it'll be second to last game of that day, but probably the Western Conference Finals preview.
Taste.
Clippers,
Game 2.
Juicy.
Clippers at Lakers. I want to get your guys' predictions first.
Before I
I feel
say-
like mine doesn't
yeah.
really matter.
I was gonna say before
doesn't.
anytime we make a prediction, Lakers Clippers, I'm gonna say Clippers every time, and you should say Lakers every time too.
No, well, I think you're going to be surprised by my answer, and I'm going to say that the Lakers are going to run with this game.
Oh, like blow them out.
No. I think they'll just win. They'll have a good win.
I think
But
the
like, I don't
Clippers
think
are
they'll
gonna
blow them
win.
out.
Okay.
I think the Lakers are going to take care of business. I really do. But then
I don't.
again,
I think I'm going with my squad, of course.
I don't know, man. The
It
Lakers
could be
looks-
even worse than opening night.
it very well could. It very
Paul
very
George
well
is
could.
playing this time.
No, and I think it'll be worse than opening night. I think it could be worse than opening night in the sense that like they get all like pressured and everything, but just gotta relax, smoke
just-
a bowl. And
Okay.
just-
Yeah. Okay. I'm just really interested to see the Kawhi LeBron match because on opening night Kawhi showed up. LeBron was very passive. I'm not saying he played bad, but he was very passive
no, he
opening
played
night.
bad.
Yeah, thank you. I just didn't want to hurt your feelings. But if the Lakers want to win this game, LeBron has to come out and play aggressive.
Agree, yep.
I do think that the Lakers want this game probably more because they did lose already, so they want to get that revenge. But I'm just rolling my squad just because I have Lou Will and Harold too.
As long as the Lakers defense is like actually what we've seen besides the Pacers and Bucks game, I think they'll definitely
This
have
is
a good
my
chance of winning.
ideal thing. So it's like 105, 107, right? Lakers ball. LeBron drives, kicks it to an open Avery Bradley in the corner, 3 brick.
Why you
I
gotta
would
say
love
Avery
that.
Bradley like that? Why you gotta throw him under the bus?
I thought you were gonna say like Kawhi 3 for the win, but I mean,
No,
that's
no,
cool,
no.
it's whatever.
I'd much rather see that. But
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
I think
good
the
game.
Lakers will get this one. I
Come on,
really do.
sound
'Cause-
more.
no, as long as their defense is locked up.
I know the
Yeah.
Clippers lost to the Rockets last night, but I feel like I'm more comfortable picking the Clippers than the Lakers just because.
The only I was just saying the
LeBron-
difference between the Lakers and Clippers is that you have for sure Kawhi, PG, Lou Will, Harold. As you
Yeah.
say, the Lakers, other than AD, LeBron,
LeBron and
I don't know
AD.
who else is because you saw it in the Bucks game yesterday. I think the bench had 5 points combined.
Well, no, their actually most reliable third option is Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
And like
That's
I
not
said,
good.
No. But like I said, defensively, if they lock up defensively, I think that's their best shot at winning the game. And what is
Yeah.
Dwight Howard here for? Locking up.
I'm gonna like that back
AD
center.
did say
Trez versus
AD
Dwight.
did tell everyone that everyone's gonna see a different LeBron on Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that does do something for a stick. I hope so, Anthony. I hope we see a different Anthony Davis too, because
Yeah.
he wasn't there.
The
either.
thing I am more confident about is the Lakers won't play like they did on opening night where they force-fed AD.
Yeah.
No, they definitely have more systems. Like they definitely have their system locked down.
Yeah, but it's just that third option, bro. Like they.
I'm just saying, I don't want to say it just
True.
to like shit on the Lakers, but like they have the Nuggets on Sunday. If they lose that one and then lose on Christmas Day, it's gonna suck.
Y'all on some deep shit. Not really. You'll be.
But I think
25
they're
and
gonna beat
6
the
and
Nuggets
probably
because
still-
Jokic decided to not have a diet plan in the off season. But yeah.
Hey,
Just
Jokic
fat
is a
shaming.
Jokic is a plus 8 in pounds this season. You know that, right?
That's bad. That's really
I
bad.
know. I'm kidding. I mean,
I thought you were gonna say like a plus minus and positive. You said plus 8 pounds.
What's the over under for Jokic's weight this year?
Is
Is he gonna come in at 350?
And none of it is muscle.
Over or under.
Take it home.
Christmas Day.
All right, guys, that's gonna do it for the episode. If you're watching this on Christmas, Merry Christmas. We'll be back in 2020.
That's
So,
true. 2020.
Happy New Year's as well, guys.
Happy,
Quick
happy
little dab
holidays.
to end the
We
show.
don't, we don't want to
Merry
offend
Christmas.
anyone.
Yeah, happy holidays. My bad. Because not everyone celebrates Christmas, and that's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
How about we say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa?
And whatever is in between.
Yeah.
And Happy New Year.
And happy NBA on Christmas Day.
There we go. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I want to thank Max and Alex for joining me once again on this Contested Sports podcast. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Our personal social media will be down below as well as the podcast social media. And feel free to share any ideas or opinions you have with us. And if there's anything you disagree with us on, go ahead and contest it. See you guys next time.
Deuces.